guys, Tracy here with CocoCon Essential Oils. Wanted to talk to you today about 5 immune supporting essential oils. We've got them right here. The first 2 I want to talk to you about is sweet basil and lavender. The sweet basil, there's 2 types of basil that you see a lot in the essential oil market, and that is sweet basil and holy basil. They're 2 very different oils with different chemistry and different therapeutic values. The sweet basil is high in a chemical component called linalool, and linalool encourages white blood cell growth, so it's a great immune supporter. Lavender also has a high percentage of linalool in it. And the lavender you want to use is Lavandula angustifolia. That's the botanical name or the Latin name of the lavender that's high in linalool. It's about 40% linalool. There's spike lavender also, and spike lavender is Lavandula latifolia, and that is a different species of lavender that has more camphor in it and much lower, or a little bit lower linalool. So it's not as good of an immune supporter as the Lavandula angustifolia. And one thing I want to mention about lavender too is it's the most adulterated essential oil on the market. And it's most commonly adulterated with synthetic linalool or Lavandula latifolia or spike lavender. So it's really important that you buy a high quality lavender essential oil and that you're getting Lavandula angustifolia. So just a side note on the lavender there. Another good immune supporting essential oil is sweet marjoram. It's high in a component called terpenophorol, which is great for supporting the immune system and giving our immunity a boost. And then we also have frankincense. Frankincense, it's such an amazing oil for so many reasons, but immune support is one of its qualities. It's also really good for respiratory support. It's a gentle respiratory supporter, so it's good for children and the elderly that have compromised respiratory systems or growing, developing respiratory systems. And frankincense is also really good for sleep and anger and anxiety. So it's one that you can put a drop in the bed sheets, like under the pillow or somewhere where your skin isn't going to lay on it, and breathe that in all night while you're sleeping. That's a great way to use it. And then last but not least on our 5 essential oils for immune support is eucalyptus. It's another great immune supporter. It's a stronger respiratory oil, so it's good for really opening the breathing airways. So those are the 5 essential oils I wanted to talk to you about immune support today. And we're going to make a immune support inhaler. And aromatherapy inhalers are great to carry in your pocket or your purse. You just take long, deep breaths. Essential oils go into your lungs and disperse through the body via the lungs. So that's inhalers are very convenient and a great thing to have with you at all times. So basically for, Sarah, if you want to come in just a little bit so I can show all the parts here. For the inhalers, there's 3 parts to them. You have your tube, and the tube comes open, and then you breathe through the top of the stick there. So we have the tube, we have the cotton wick that you're going to put the oils on, and then your cap to cap it. So first we're going to use our basil, sweet basil, lavender, sweet marjoram, frankincense, and eucalyptus. And what we're going to do is put 2 drops of sweet basil. These are paper coated cotton wicks, so they absorb through the tips. So I put it in a little bowl. You can use a plate. And we're going to do 1, 2, oops, well, there's 3 drops of basil. That's okay. So 3 drops of basil, 3 drops of lavender, Lavandula angustifolia. And if you can see, I'm kind of putting it at the end of the wick, and that's because at the end I'm going to soak it all up with the tip. And then we'll do 2 drops of sweet marjoram, 3 drops of frankincense, oops, and last but not least, 2 drops of eucalyptus. So when you're making inhalers, kind of think like a total of about 15 drops. That will make your inhaler nice and strong, and it'll last a couple months for you. It just depends on how much you open and use it, because essential oils are volatile, so they evaporate with oxygen. So now I'm just going to take my cotton wick and soak up all of the oil that's in the little bowl here. And then you take it oil side and put oil side down. And then you put your cap on, and the caps are kind of pressure fitted on, so I put them on a table and snap them in, like so. And now you have an immune supporting aromatherapy inhaler. You just take long deep breaths. You can put it in your nose if you want it to be stronger, or just under your nose. And then finally, I wanted to talk to you a little bit. We do have a couple of essential oil blends at CocoCon on our website called Immunity. And it has the frankincense, eucalyptus, sweet marjoram, French lavender. It also has ginger and oregano in it. So we have it in a roll-on that you can, roll on your neck, dab under your nose, or we have the essential oil blend that you can make an inhaler with or diffuse in your diffuser. So, okay, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.